So yesterday was Thursday. We did knock some things off of our list. We're seeking support staff who are not on the core team. And I did make a posting about this with some positions that we are looking to fill. So I'll repost that today. And if you're somebody who is willing to jump in on the project and help us volunteer, there are some options. So there's the street team who has some funding, and with that funding, Stoic Phoenix is looking to pay people who are promoting the projects or promoting the project, and he's also using those funds to also run some meme competitions over the next month. So I allocated him $1,000 for a budget for the next month. So there is some money to be earned for those of you who would like to help promote the project. So we knocked that off our list yesterday. We've continuously pushed the contest and trying to recruit members into Telegram, and I've noticed a lot of the community members have pitched in on this effort as well. So that's pretty awesome. The current contest for the 10 founders tokens, that's still ongoing. I believe there's 7 or 8 tokens remaining for this first contest, but I do want to reiterate that there are going to be future contests for founders tokens. The maximum amount of founders tokens is going to be 420, and the minimum, it will more than likely be minimum. As we progress, I'll explain more how the remaining founders tokens will be distributed, and that will be with contests, and also it has something to do with the pre-sale. Okay. I gave you guys an alpha leak for the farm yesterday. I don't know if you saw it or not. I'll repost it. There was one little typo on there. It said cake and KDM. That cake image was a typo. We're just using that for testing purposes. So disregard that. This isn't BSC or Pancake Swap. This is Dark Matter DeFi, and this is our own thing. So I don't know if we did announce the next airdrop or contest coming up, but it should be announced either later today or through the weekend. The next contest will also be for founders tokens. So that contest should be coming up pretty soon here. And obviously we've continued our social media efforts, and I would really, really love it if any of the community member out there looking to help the project can just help us with the social media, make your own posts, share our post, comment on our post, and I'll do the same for all of you guys. If you give me a follow on Twitter, my Twitter is pretty well known, but I'll give you a follow back. So if you need some followers, give me a follow. All right, so now moving on to this weekend. So this is kind of broken down into 3 days, and we're looking at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and these are some of our goals for this weekend. We're gonna obviously continue the social media efforts. We're gonna end the first contest on the 31st, which I think is this weekend. I'm not 100% sure. So we'll be ending that first founders token contest this weekend or the 31st, whichever comes first. Or 31st, no matter what. All right, so that's pretty much what we got going on today. We will host a few more contests, might do some trivia in the chat room. I'll probably do a one-off kind of animated gift contest here. We're always going to be doing contests and trying to reward our users, so stick around and pay attention. And then also on Sunday, don't forget our first voice chat AMA in our own channel with myself and some of the other team members. So that's this Sunday. The details are posted in Telegram. If you have any questions about the time, it's UTC that I posted, but I can help you figure it out if you don't know how to do timing in your time zone, time zone stuff, whatever you want to call it. Cool. I think there was one last thing I did want to get into, and I'll kind of just go over a little bit of what's going to be happening next week. So Monday, we're going to start that new contest for founders tokens. Obviously, more social media efforts, ramping that up, trying to get it really going and get a lot of the Twitter people involved. And possibly also, I'd like to start creating some Reddit posts if possible. We do have a few accounts that can post on that main Reddit. What is it? Gems Finders or whatever, like the main one that everyone goes to. So we will be hopefully getting some posts up on that, but I think we need to wait for launch because we need our contracts. The majority of our contracts are actually already done. It's just that we're working on the front end right now, so we can't really, I don't want to be posting contracts quite yet. We're also going to be publishing a rough draft of our project background story next week, hopefully Monday or Tuesday. Cool thing about this is there's a cool secret about this. I don't want to get into it yet, but it has to do with NFTs and stories. Okay. Thursday, we're going to be announcing the details of the pre-sale officially. So get ready for that. Things are gearing up and we're inching towards September 15th. More social media efforts and continuing the new contest for founders tokens. Yeah, that was, oh, you know what? I may have skipped some. So that's moving into August 30th to September 13th, right? So this is over the course of like probably the next 2 weeks. So September 14th is hopefully the pre-sale starts. September 15th, project launch date, tokens distributed for pre-sale, tokens distributed for team, tokens distributed for airdrops, so on and so forth. Anyways, I won't go into too much more details because we do have an AMA this Sunday. Go ahead and join us over there. Would love to have you in. Thanks again for listening, and that's your recap for the day.
Hold it right there. What about the haiku listing? What about the haiku listing?
Okay, so if you have a couple questions, I can answer some questions. So with that, I actually had a mistake. The guy that I called out in our chat room, he works for NFT Realms. I thought he worked for Haiku, so I felt kind of bad because I was actually wrong. But we are talking to Haiku. I'm not sure how a partnership with them would work, but as far as NFT Realms, I do think that they would be a good partnership for us because we don't want to reinvent the wheel as far as doing a marketplace for NFTs goes. But we do have...
go on.
We do have our own ideas for NFTs and how they're going to function. They will have functionality. It's just I want to find a partner who we can work with so we don't have to create our own marketplace, basically.
I think for the Haiku tools he meant, or will we be listing our DApp there?
Oh, well, I'm gonna be fully complete and honest. I have not looked into their project like too extensively, so I need to take a look at that today. And if it's something that I think would benefit my project, benefit Dark Matter and also benefit them, then yeah, I'm fully open to partnerships. I never leave any projects off the table, and obviously I'm pretty good at vetting projects, reviewing codes and reviewing contracts and kind of reading teams. So yeah, I would definitely like to speak with them and see if there's something we can do together. Currently, I'm speaking with Coffee and QSwap admins to determine which DEX automatic market maker we are going to be listing our liquidity on. It could be a combination of both. Obviously, the top two are Coffee and QSwap, but if you guys have any other suggestions on that front, I'm fully open to that as well.